So welcome to one of the happiest days of any year in the city of Elmhurst. I'm Ken Bartels, Senior Vice President and Director at the Community Bank of Elmhurst, and I have the privilege of being your Master of Ceremonies this evening. I want to thank you all for joining us as we honor this very special group of young people in our community. These are our 2023 Exemplary Youth Service Award winners, and this group is most inspiring. They care about others and they care about service to their community. And tonight, through this award ceremony and the reception that follows, we want to enjoy each and every one of them for all of the good that they have done. I want to thank also the nominators and the many special teachers and coaches and religious leaders and family members and friends in this room. It is indeed a most happy day. And now I want to introduce our host, District 205 Superintendent, Dr. Keisha Campbell.
Thank you, Ken. This is indeed one of my favorite activities that I have the privilege of participating in. And so again, I want to first acknowledge and say on behalf of the Board of Education, and I would like to acknowledge some of our board members that we have present on tonight. If you just can quickly wave your hand or turn and stand. So our board president, Kara Cafario, is here with us. We have Board Secretary Courtney Troutman is here with us, and board member Beth Hassler is here with us. And again, on tonight is very, very special evening because it gives us an opportunity to pause and to acknowledge some of the wonderful acts of kindness and contributions that many of our students have made to our community. As we move throughout our day, we don't often think about how we may have just impacted someone's day by holding a door for them, saying thank you, or just simply smiling and saying hello. Just the smallest acts of kindness and generosity have a significant impact and can literally change a person's day. The students that we have the honor of recognizing here today, as well as so many other D205 students, have touched the lives of so many people by their kind acts, their words, and their volunteerism. The journey of excellence in Elmhurst District 205 encompasses all of these things. We are so proud and we're so pleased to see so many students that are inspired, that choose to selfishly engage in volunteering and giving back to their community. Winston Churchill said that we make a living by what we give. We make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give. Through your generosity, and those students that we have the honor of celebrating tonight, you have also shown how you have empowered not only yourselves, your community, and those that are around you that see your tireless effort to give back. We are so appreciative of the impact that you have made, are making, and will continue to make. I am proud of each and every one of our students that are being recognized on today. And I look forward to seeing all of the continued impact, the positive impact that you will make. There is no question that we know without a shadow of a doubt that you will continue to have on your community and on your world around us throughout your journey. Thank you. Thank you to our students, but also thank you to the parents and the guardians and the support system that's around you that has allowed you to do what you have done so generously for your community. Thank you. Can we please give them a round of applause at this moment? I will now like to introduce and bring up for our award presentation, Alderman Ward 3, Danny Polofsky.
Hi, everyone. On behalf of Mayor Levin, the City Council, city staff, and members of our City of Elmhurst Commission on Youth, I would like to thank you for joining us as we honor 26 wonderful volunteers. Mayor Levin sincerely regrets that he cannot be here tonight. He is in Springfield and he could not avoid this conflict. I know that he really wanted to be here and he loves to present to such remarkable youth. Tonight we recognize the best in our community. We honor the young people who are invested in making the world a better place. We applaud them for helping others, their friends and neighbors, and sometimes people they haven't even met. We celebrate their commitment to volunteering, and I'm certain their contributions will continue to benefit our community for many years to come. We have some members of our school board here, and we have Superintendent Campbell, as well as representatives from the city. I join them, colleagues of the City Council and Mayor, in saying that I am pleased to be a part of a community that takes the leadership of young people seriously. The young people in this room possess not only a wealth of compassion and eagerness to contribute, but an abundance of leadership. I believe their hard work and commitment ultimately make Elmhurst a welcoming and wonderful community. You have our deep respect. I want to take a moment to thank the members of the Elmhurst Commission on Youth. Can we have them stand, please? They're in the back, maybe? Okay. Thanks, everybody. They are responsible for this event, and they were the ones to receive and to judge the entries, which they did with great seriousness. They did not see the names of the nominators or of the nominees. They just did this based on the descriptions. We want to express our gratitude for the adults who nominated these excellent young volunteers. Could our nominators please stand up? If you have nominated somebody, thank you. So congratulations to each of you. Thanks.
Thank you, Alderman Polomsky. We're grateful to the City of Elmhurst for its support of this program and to District 205 for its leadership of this work and for providing the venue tonight. Now, tonight we will be recognizing all of our nominees. Each of the young people nominated have truly demonstrated the spirit of community service, as you all will hear very shortly. Now, here's how this works for those of you winning awards this evening. When I read your name, come up that stairwell, pick up your award, walk across the stage, and shake hands with the alderwoman and the superintendent. I'll probably be talking the whole time you walk by, but don't let that bother you. And then be careful going back down the stairs. We'll do that for all of our awardees tonight. And so we begin with recognition of the following students for their outstanding contributions through volunteerism. Yoretzi Romero de Jesus is an engaged volunteer at Elm Court Apartment Complex. She's bilingual and able to engage their 4 young people in both Spanish and English. She's particularly adept at leading craft activities for younger children while teachers lead literacy groups. According to her nomination, she is beloved by the students and a tremendous asset to the program, and we ask you to thank her even though she can't be with us this evening. Through his volunteer efforts, Mark Stunkel has helped to provide over 2,000 children in Zambia with soccer equipment. For several years, Mark has helped organize a collection of used soccer equipment for African teams. From advertising on social media to sorting and packing equipment and shipping all of it to Africa, Mark has done it all. These efforts have supported over 150 youth teams in 2017, since 2017. We appreciate your commitment and thank you very much. Athena Magus is a stalwart volunteer at Elmhurst Hospital in the Family Birthing Center. Among her many good works, she bakes cookies and distributes them to the new moms and the family birthing staff. These freshly baked cookies provide a comfortable and cozy ambiance for patients, reminding them of home. Besides being an excellent baker, she does an excellent job communicating with others, including patients and staff and their family, and she's been described as professional and kind and a real asset to Elmhurst Hospital. Thank you. Maya Morales' commitment to children is an inspiration. Through her work with the Interfaith Community for Detained Immigrants, she gathered hundreds of donations of clothing, hygiene supplies, and toys for children of migrants newly arrived in Chicago. These donations help migrants at the Greyhound station, in Chicago shelters, in hotels managed by the Illinois Department of Human Services. Thank you. Stella Teormina has been nominated for her kindness to the special needs students at her school, Hawthorne Elementary. She has served as a peer advisor and friend to many. She has also made bracelets to raise money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation and volunteered at the Lincoln Park Community Shelter. We thank her as well. Soche Pena volunteers as a part of the music department at York High School. This summer, she made it her mission to support an autistic student who was part of the summer orchestra program in a very personal way. She was nominated by this student's grandparent, who said of her, she made sure he was successful every single day. I am forever grateful. What a world it would be with more kids like this in it. Thank you. Will Anashevitz has been a mainstay at community events for the Elmhurst Fire Department for many years. He is described as someone with a positive attitude and a cheerful approach to everyone. His nomination notes that he is a wonderful ambassador for the city of Elmhurst and for the fire department. Thank you very much. Olivia Perry has been nominated by one of her teachers for her work with DuPage Pads. On her own, she reached out to Pads and found out what this organization's homeless guests needed. She then leaped into action, organizing a school donation drive, creating advertisements, and even making a video to raise awareness on the issue of homelessness in our county. Through her efforts, families at her school donated almost 2 minivans full of donations for residents of the Pads emergency housing. Thank you. Brennan Ballou is a regular volunteer for 6,000 Moms, a nonprofit organization that assists immigrants seeking legal asylum in the United States. He has volunteered in many ways, most notably caring for more than 15 young children during a day-long summer event for immigrant families and volunteers. He was of indispensable help, organizing games and keeping the kids safe. He also helped catalog and organize a holiday gift drive for more than 100 families. Thank you. Teresa Goodrich has been nominated for her work at Visitation. She's a key volunteer at the St. Nick's Boutique Craft Fair. She wore a lot of hats at this event, serving as the runner, acting chairperson, cleanup crew, and all-around sounding board. She is described as having a kind word, a smile, and an encouraging comment for everyone she encounters. Thank you. Annabelle Langworthy has been nominated for her work as a volunteer at an after-school art club for kindergarten through third grade aged kids. She's demonstrated a real passion and talent for teaching. She's described as being friendly, caring, helpful, supportive of the younger kids, and a huge help to the teachers running the art club. The students are so appreciative of her that one day she was absent, and the younger kids were sad that she wasn't there. This is truly the mark of a good potential future teacher. Thank you. We now move to the three students who have been awarded 2023 Exemplary Youth Service Awards for their volunteerism, and the first is Isabella Paskey. She has been a powerhouse volunteer with Access Sports, volunteering for more than 175 hours. She began her work with this organization several years ago when her sister was an athlete in the program. She is so effective in supporting athletes with disabilities that she earned the title of the Whisperer. Where other volunteers or coaches are ineffective at helping kids join in, she is always able to talk to them, and soon they're out on the court or the field, smiling and holding her hand. And according to her nomination, her commitment to supporting and serving others is unparalleled. Congratulations. Ashley Simonis is a junior coach for the Elmhurst Eagles football and cheer team. Her commitment to the 14-year-old girls that she coaches is unsurpassed. Over the past 4 years, she's dedicated 18 hours a week every single week of the girls' 8-month season. She is enthusiastic, creative in choreographing routines, developing new cheers, and encouraging creative tumbling. Her creativity, and dedication to the team helped the Eagles win multiple first-place competitions and take second in the state championships twice. She also volunteers at her church, and works at the Elmhurst Park District as a manager of the hub and as a lifeguard. Congratulations. Dominic Begora is another devoted volunteer with Access Sports, working more than 100 hours to provide sports opportunities for athletes with disabilities. He's eager to learn and willing to work with any individual despite their challenges. He handles difficult situations with gentle kindness and respect. In addition to serving as a one-on-one volunteer, he was willing to serve as a coach when needed. He was the only volunteer this year who received 2 nominations, one from his supervisor at Access Sports and one from a parent of one of the Access Sports athletes. That parent said of him, "His kindness and dedication are awe-inspiring. To know this young man is to know a future leader that Elmhurst can be proud of." Congratulations. We now move into the group awards, and the following groups are recognized for their outstanding contributions to the community: Lily McNichol, Max McNichol, and Maya McNichol. This group of siblings goes above and beyond to help animals in need. They are frequent volunteers at the Hinsdale Animal Shelter, and any work that the shelter asks them to do, they accomplish with a smile, from sorting through donations to cleaning the litter boxes. the McNichols are always willing to help, and we thank all of you. We recognize another sibling group, Anthony and Nicholas Feldman. These brothers were described as a godsend when the staff at Lincoln School had to move into their new building last August. When these two brothers discovered that the Lincoln teachers needed help setting up their classrooms in the new building, they immediately pitched in. They carried heavy boxes, organized supplies, and even checked through inventory lists. Not only did they volunteer for several weeks to help the teachers, they also recruited their friends to do more heavy lifting. Described as a joy to work with, the brothers also stepped forward to serve as tutors when Lincoln welcomed students in the fall. Thank you both. And finally, we'd like to honor our next group with the Exemplary Youth Service Group Award. This group includes Ellen Cockman, Addison Goebel, Grace Hudson, Aaron Paul, Mia Thomas, and April Vero, the board of the York High Eco Club. This wonderful group of students has shown an extraordinary commitment to environmental protection and education in Elmhurst. In October, they organized a cleanup of the Prairie Path, and they were able to recruit 20 club members to volunteer on a Saturday to work for 3 hours, pulling out invasive species and harvesting and spreading local grasses. These students also partnered with Scarce, a local environmental organization, to collect and smash 1,000 pumpkins back in November, keeping those pumpkins out of the landfill. They partnered in December with a local recycling agency to collect holiday lights, gathering over 300 strands. And finally, they worked with District 205 and other local agencies to educate our community about the damage soft plastic causes in waste facilities. Thanks to all of you for this contribution to our community. We're proud of all the awardees and all of their work as volunteers in Elmhurst, and are supportive of their efforts. And as I began tonight, it's a most happy day in Elmhurst when we can recognize our youth for doing all of these wonderful purposes and projects in our community. Another round of applause for all our awardees tonight. We're going to hear now from one of our former recipients, Brenton Russo. He impressed us when he received multiple nominations for the Exemplary Youth Service Award throughout his time in District 205 schools. I mentioned to him, I remember him crossing the stage several times over the years. And he now works for the city of Elmhurst as an IT technician. Please welcome Brenton.
Whoops. Sorry. Good evening, everyone. My name is Brenton Russo, and it's my honor to address this year's recipients of the Exemplary Youth Service Awards. Not so long ago, I was on the other side of the podium, sitting in the seats, awaiting my own service award. I began volunteering at my middle school, Churchville, with the Elmhurst Public Library and with the Elmhurst Police Explorers throughout my time. As a current senior at Lewis University, I strive to continue to make a difference here locally in Elmhurst with the Elmhurst Rotaract Club. Looking back at the time that I've done volunteering in the past and current, one of the greatest gifts is the gift of time. Taking time from your busy day, your busy schedules, sports, extracurricular activities, and using some of that time to give back to the community is invaluable. Each of you has proven that you can use the gift of time wisely, and I commend you for that. The list of needs is long and faithfully answered the call to serve within the city of Elmhurst. which makes it a wonderful city that we all live in today. While this prestigious award celebrates your service history, I hope it sets you on a path for the future of service and leadership. This is a proud day for you, your friends, your family, and everyone else who attended, and for the city of Elmhurst as a whole. I'm deeply honored to offer each and every one of you my congratulations. Thank you.
Two things as we close. One, when we're finished, we will sort of reconfigure the stage so that you can come up and take photos, family photos, individual photos of your awardees as you wish. Just come on up as soon as we finish. And we also, once again, want to thank you all for coming and invite you to a dessert reception right over in the cafeteria as soon as we're concluded, and that's right now. Have a safe journey home, and thank you for being here.